Good morning, it's Tammy. It's kind of quiet out here this morning. We had a beautiful rain. I just love the skies after the rain. If you could smell what I smell, it's just like aromatherapy at its finest. And sometimes if you listen carefully, the hummingbirds are just incredible. They just zip around and you can always hear them whistling. It's just amazing. Because believe it or not, they live up there in the sides of those hills. They feed on insects and the nectar of these bushes, and it's just amazing. Just an amazing place. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys are having a great day. Truthfully, as pleasant as I sound, this is pretty much a rant. This is pretty much a rant because I'm just tired of the medical system. And so if you know a doctor, please share this with the medical world. I just think it's a valid concern. I had a meeting the other day with, that's Theo. I had a meeting the other day with a potential business partner, and we were discussing the fact that the medical world just doesn't really have much respect for the holistic world, the alternative world, however you want to classify it. And they just won't work with us. And I mean, I find that countless times, and I guess part of my issue is when somebody hears that I work with oils. The first thing, I had a phone call yesterday, as a matter of fact, new case for myotonic dystrophy, and the wife says to me, well, I heard you work with oils, and well, I work with oils too, but I think we just need to do more. And her working with oils is raindrop therapy. She does not work with oils the way I work with oils. Let me just break it down for you. I have a background in pharmacology. I study drug development. I study the research being conducted on plant constituents and the way they affect the human body at the cellular level. We're not just talking systems, we're talking at the cellular level, at every potential function that we can trace. This is how I study plant constituents. And then I custom formulate with these constituents in mind. And I'll give you an example here as to what I'm talking about. But the fact is that is how I work with oils. I don't open up a book. I don't get on a website. I am not part of a company that I'm recruiting downlines. I'm not doing any of that. I've been doing this at this level for close to 15 years now. I've been working with oils for 30 years, but there was a distinct difference between the way I was doing it and the way I currently do it. And what I will tell you guys is that there's a lot more going on in the medical world, in the scientific world, when it comes to plant constituents than is being shared. I was recently asked if I could help eliminate Epstein-Barr virus from the body. And she made a good point. I was able to eradicate another virus, the virus that causes warts, in her daughter's case. And her daughter's case was extreme. It was both feet were covered for close to 13 years. Bottoms up the sides. This young woman could not wear sandals, could barely stand on her feet. Today, she's a nurse. We eliminated that. You know, I don't promise to heal anything. I can't. It's going to be up to the body. But we do understand how there are plant constituents that will affect the human body to the point where the body can actually go, away with you. Don't need this. We do it with cancer. You know, I see memes all the time, or memes, whatever you want to call them, all the time on social media. And the fact is that these memes are, you know, like saying, well, we know how to kill cancer. We know how to get rid of cancer. They just won't let us. You know, it's you know, and I forget. I mean, it's a lot of sarcasm. And truthfully, I don't see the place for sarcasm any longer in our world. It's not working. Sarcasm doesn't help. We need to be real. We need to be honest. And we need to stop scaring the shit out of people. This is the internet. I can say that. I'm not on the radio right now. But we need to stop scaring the fool out of people. Because scaring people, and as this goes back into a video I did just a few days ago, scaring people does not help. it makes it worse. Telling somebody they're never going to get better, like I've heard psychiatrists tell their